Her surgical incompetence caused this man to lose vision in his eye and also cost her $775,000. You want to know what this is about? Come join me as I share with you some remarkable information. Hi, I'm Jerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. My wife is out on the beach picking shells, and I have a few moments to share this great information with you as I come to you today from beautiful sunny Sanibel Island, Florida. So now, this gentleman got mugged and suffered a fractured orbit. The problem was that the muscle that controlled his eye movement got stuck in the bone fragments. So he went to his eye doctor, and the eye doctor reassured him, listen, I can do the surgery. Listen, this is no problem. This is easy to do. That was problem number one, that the patient didn't know about. Problem was, this doctor had only done less than 5 of these procedures in the course of her 30-year career. What she should have done instead is refer the patient out to a specialist who did this type of procedure on a regular basis, known as a neuro-ophthalmologist. She failed to do that. So now the patient goes in for the surgery, the doctor removes the muscle as she says she would, and everything works fine. Then she goes ahead and fixes the bone in his orbit using a titanium implant with screws. Now, the next day she goes into the patient's room, takes the patch off, and says, okay, what do you see? He said, did you take the patch off? I can't see anything. Now she gets worried. She starts to do further tests. She gets an emergency CAT scan, and now the CAT scan reveals pretty much everything. The problem is, she never tells the patient what the CAT scan shows. She's making all sorts of excuses. Oh, this is a risk of the procedure. Let's just take a look. Let's see what's going on. Ultimately, she tells the patient, listen, I need to get you back into surgery immediately. And that's what she does. She takes the patient back into surgery. She now tries to manipulate and move that implant that she had used to fix the bones in the hopes that things would get better. And needless to say, they didn't. You want to know why? Because that original CAT scan showed that that implant had transected the optic nerve, which is what controls the vision in the eye. This eye surgeon never even considered the possibility that this implant was in or near the optic nerve. And now, when the CAT scan revealed where exactly it was, she went in to try and remove that implant and now move it in a different location, hoping that everything would be fine. Well, once you cut and transect the optic nerve, it's not growing back together again. The patient lost his vision forever. And as a result of that surgical incompetence, it cost her $775,000. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding about one instance where a doctor's surgical incompetence caused this man to lose his vision forever. So let me ask you this question. Would you ever trade your vision if somebody offered you $775,000 in exchange for your vision in one eye? Would you ever do it? I didn't think so. You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen in New York and you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit about improper medical care, and you've got legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Jerry, G-E-R-R-Y, @oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Jerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.